Hello everyone, Princess Full Moon Fall here. I hope you're all doing wonderful and great. Today I want to let y'all know that I'm going to change up my content a little bit. My two greatest passions in life are being outside with my dogs and telling stories, whether that be stories of history, stories I heard, or just stories I wrote. I love telling stories. Also, with that being said, I won't be able to upload as frequently since I'm now back active on YouTube. I haven't been active because me and my family had a few health issues. I say that, but they're a bit more severe than health issues, but we had some health problems going on. So the story I want to talk about today is the 100-foot snake. I haven't heard about this. I just recently heard about it last month, and I'm like, how have I never heard about this? Anyway, the story goes, in 1959, Colonel Remy Valard, if I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. Google Translate, ain't always the best. But he was in the Belgian Air Force, and the Belgian Air Force had a base in the Congo. And, he was a very well-respected man. And, he was deputy chief to the staff to the Minister of Defense. That is a mouthful. He also was the first Belgian to break the sound barrier. And, he has a long history that makes him very dependable, very well-respectable, But anyway, this one day, him and two other men who were in a helicopter. By the way, I don't know who these two men are. They never either gave their names or they never came forward. I don't know. But they saw this snake and they flew over it. And they're like, this can't be right. I think we're seeing things. So they flew over it a few more times because they're intrigued. They're like, this is a big snake. Anyway, so after they flew over like 3 or 4 times, the last time they decided to go down, get a closer look. And that's when the snake rose up. The snake is about to attack. And it did. But thankfully they got away. But as the snake rose up, he had a dark brown, green color back with a whitish belly. Had a triangle-shaped head. And actually was said to be about 50 feet. Not 100. But, 100-foot sound a lot better than 50-foot snake. And a lot of people said that, with the coloring it could be an African rock python or an anaconda. Because those snakes do get big. And, they have recorded anaconda at 33 feet. Which was killed in an explosion, but, we'll just go on. The other people said that it could be a new species, that, it's a species of snake that we haven't discovered yet that could get that big. And, as they were being attacked, someone got a picture of the snake. Because, always got to get a picture. And that picture was verified to be a genuine photo, of a snake. But I have a few problems with this story. Not saying nothing about the colonel. I mean, sometimes we see the weirdest stuff and it don't sound right. But my thing is, the two other people in the helicopter never came forward. I looked long and hard for their names, never found them. And if you know their names, please tell me, because it has been driving me crazy. And that's one of the reasons why I believe this story is fake, because, they probably don't want to be persecuted and be like, But the colonel, he was the only one who gave his name. He said that it's a 50-foot snake, and even to this day, he stands by that story. But it's easier to keep a lie going if you're the only one telling the story. It's easy to keep it straight if you're the only one telling the story. And, top of that, they can't Photoshop pictures like we do today. There's no way they can. But they had their ways of doing it their way. Like Hollywood effects. They made it look like some people were 100 foot in the air when they weren't. Look it up. It's actually pretty. And, to be honest, in photos, you can't really tell how big something is. Like, I mean, even if there's a tree in the picture, you can't be like, oh yeah, that tree usually grows about 50 feet. I mean, you don't know how big that tree is, you don't know how big the snake is. So yeah, that could be a genuine picture of a snake, but that don't mean that's a 50-foot snake. I want it to be true. I ain't gonna lie, I really do, because snakes are beautiful creatures, and I ain't gonna lie, the green anaconda is like one of my favorite snakes. And my last point, and I think this is most important, no one ever went looking for it. No one's ever seen it. No one, nothing. The only thing that they have proof of the snake is that picture that they can't genuinely tell how big the snake is. And you're asking me, why would anybody go looking for a 50-foot snake? Are they out of their damn mind? And my answer to you is, about 10 years ago, there was a post going around online, Facebook, saying, oh yeah, there's a 25, 30-foot snake in the area. Okay, it freaked everybody out. It was the talk of the church. Oh, dear heavens, it was talk of the church. But that did not stop everybody and their grandma, including me, to go out looking for it. It was a hoax, but again, everyone went looking for it. Okay, you could argue that we're a bunch of rednecks, but you mean to tell me that no one went looking for the snake? I found that very hard to believe. I really do. Unless they did find the snake, and now he's a little bit bigger. But, I don't know. Tell me your thoughts on this, and if y'all heard any noise in the background, it was my dogs. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the story, and if there's any way that you think I can improve, please let me know. And there's a lot more stories to come, so I'll see y'all later.